Good morning, students. Welcome to your English language class. Our topic for today is the adverbs. Children, open your Essentials of English Grammar and Composition book at page number 139. In your previous video, you had learnt the meaning of adverb, its kinds, and position of adverbs. Today, we will continue the chapter. By the end of this video, you will be able to know about the formation of adverbs, comparison of adverbs, and special uses of some adverbs. Let's start today's class. We'll start with formation of adverbs. Children, adverbs of manner are mostly formed from adjectives by adding ly. Let's take some examples. Kind, kindly. Wise, wisely. Quick, quickly. Sincere, sincerely. Children, here in these examples, we have added ly to the adjectives to make them adverbs. Now students, let's have a look at these examples. Happy, happily. Merry, merrily. Easy, easily. Ready, readily. Children, when the adjective ends in y, preceded by a consonant, change y into I and add ly. See students, the adjective happy ends with y, so we have changed y into I and then added ly. Similarly, merry, it is also ending with y preceded by a consonant, so y is changed into I and then ly is added. Let's proceed further, students. Children, if the adjective ends in e, then we only add ly to form their adverbs. We do not write e with them. See these examples. True, truly. Noble, nobly. Simple, simply. Single, singly. Children, see here, true. It is ending with e. So we have omitted e when we have added ly. Similarly, noble, it is also ending with e. So we have removed e when we have added ly. Students, if the adjective ends in one consonant and the consonant is preceded by a vowel, the final consonant is doubled. Let's have a look at these examples. Final, finally. Beautiful, beautifully. Careful, carefully. Children, see. Final, finally. Here, the adjective final is ending with a consonant L and it is preceded by a vowel A. So, we'll double the consonant L and then add Y. The adverb is finally. Similarly, beautiful. It is ending with L and preceded by a vowel U. So, we have to double the consonant L and then add Y. So, the adverb is beautifully. Children, there are some words where we do not remove E, like immediately, lovely, lively, sincerely, extremely, definitely, etc. Here, children, we haven't removed E. Let's proceed further. Children, Now we will do comparison of adverbs. The first thing is adding er for the comparative and est for the superlative degrees if the adverb is of one syllable. Children, what is a syllable? Syllable is a single unit of speech, either a whole word or one of the parts into which a word can be separated. In simple words, you have to break up the word according to its vowel sound. See students, there are certain examples. The first is fast. Children, here we stress on the first syllable. There is no breakup. So, the comparative degree is faster and the superlative degree is fastest. Similarly, students, near. There is no breakup. So, the comparative degree is nearer and the superlative degree is nearest. The next is long. Comparative degree is longer and superlative degree is longest. Let's move to the next point, students. Point number 2. Adding more for the comparative and most for the superlative before the positive. Children, where there are two syllables, we use more and most with comparative and superlative degrees. For example, gently. Students, the comparative degree is more gently and the superlative degree is most gently. Children, in the word gently, there are two breakups. Gently. So, we have added more in the comparative and most in the superlative. Similarly, students, swiftly. There are two breakups. So, more swiftly, most swiftly. The next one is happily. More happily, most happily. There are more than two breakups. So, we have added more and most with the comparative and superlative degrees. Let's move to the next point, students. Point number 3. Some adverbs are compared in an irregular way. Students, normally we use er and est to form comparatives and superlative degrees of adverbs. But some are irregular. For example, well, better, best, much, more, most, little, less, least. Now students, let's proceed further. We'll do special uses of some adverbs. We will start with do and very. Students, the adverb to means excess of some kind or more than enough, whereas very means in a high degree. For example, it is too hot to go outside. Children, it means it is so hot that we cannot go outside. The next is, it is very hot today. She talks too much, which means she talks more than required. I was very pleased when I heard the news. Let's proceed further, students. The second point is fairly and rather. Children, both mean moderately. Fairly is used with favorable adjectives and adverbs. For example, good, bravely, well, etc. It means it is having a good opinion of something or someone. While rather is used before unfavorable adjectives and adverbs. For example, bad, stupidity, ugly, etc., which means it is having a bad opinion of something or someone. Students, let's take some examples. Ashok is fairly clever, but his brother is rather stupid. Children, clever is a favorable adjective, so we have used fairly with the clever, and we have used rather with stupid because stupid is unfavorable adjective. The next example is he is fairly rich, but his uncle is rather poor. Children, rich is a favorable adjective, so fairly is used, whereas poor is an unfavorable adjective, so we have used rather. You did fairly well in your exam, but your sister did rather badly. Children, well is having a good opinion, that is favorable adjective, so fairly well. Whereas badly is unfavorable adjective, so rather is used. Let's move to the next point, students. It is much and very. See, students, much qualifies adjectives or adverbs in comparative degree, whereas very qualifies in the positive degree. For example, he is much better today. Children, see, better is comparative degree, so much is used. He came very slowly. Children, it is a positive degree. No comparison is used, so we have used very. Much is used before past participles and very is used before present participles. For example, I am much surprised to learn this. Children, surprised is past participle form, so much is used. This news is very annoying. Children, very is used when there is a present form of verb plus ing. Students, very is often used before an adjective in the superlative degree for the sake of emphasis. For example, she is the very best singer here. Here we are emphasizing that she is the best. Let's move further. The fourth point is so and quite. Children, it should not be used in the sense of very. He is so rich. This is incomplete. Or we can say this is incorrect as it is incomplete. The correct one is he is very rich. Students, to complete the sentence we can say he is so rich that he can buy a Mercedes. If there is that, then we use so. He is quite tired, which is incorrect. At the place of quite, we may use very. He is very tired, which is correct. Moving on to the next point, students. Point number 5. Before and ago. Students, before as an adverb means formerly or on a former occasion, as he did that once before. Children, before means previously. We commonly use before with this simple past tense. I never saw her before. Students, which means I never saw her in the time preceding. Let's move to ago, which means from the present time dating backwards, as he passed 3 years ago. Students, ago is used when we are talking about something in the past that is in relation to present. It is used with the past tense and always includes an expression of time. She died many years ago. Let's proceed next, students. The correct usage. The sentence is, he seldom or ever tells a lie. Children, this sentence is incorrect. With seldom, we always use never, not ever. So what is the correct answer, students? The correct answer is, he seldom or never tells a lie. Moving on to the next point. I don't want nothing. This is incorrect. Students, this is a negative sentence. Here, two negatives are used. Students, keep in mind, in a negative sentence, only one negative is used. So the correct answer is, I don't want anything. Moving on to the next example, students. He has not got no pen. This is incorrect. Here also, there are two negatives, not and no. In a negative sentence, only one negative is used. So the correct answer is, he has not got any pen. Children, any is used in negative sentence. Let's move on to the next sentence. You will pay dear for your foolishness. This is incorrect. The correct one is, you will pay dearly for your foolishness. Children, dearly is an adverb which means to suffer a lot as a result of something one has done. Let's proceed further. He has been absent from school from last Saturday. This is incorrect. Students, this sentence is a present perfect continuous tense and in it we use since or for. So the correct answer is, he has been absent from school since last Saturday. The next sentence is, this tastes well. This is incorrect. Students, well is an adverb of manner. Here, we are not talking about any manner. We are talking about taste. How it tastes? Good, not well. So the correct answer is, this tastes good. The next sentence is, the rose smells sweetly. This is incorrect. Children, this is an adverb of manner. The rose is not smelling anything. The smell of the rose is sweet. So what is the correct answer, students? The correct answer is, the rose smells sweet. The next sentence is, he was much sorry. Students, with sorry, we always use very, not much. So, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is, he was very sorry. Let's proceed further. I am much pleased to see you. This is incorrect. The correct answer is, I am very pleased to see you. Children, we always use very, pleased, very with pleased. Moving on to the next one. He was very respected. Children, the correct answer is, he was much respected. We always use much with past participle form. Now students, Two adverbs sometime go together joined by the conjunction and. For example, you must read this book again and again. Students, here again is an adverb. Here we have used again and again, which means repeatedly. The next point is, you will realize your mistakes by and by. Students, by and by here means later on. It is referring to time. It is an adverb of time. It means later on. So here, students, you will realize your mistakes later on. People came from far and near to hear the famous playback singer. Children, far and near are adverbs. When we use them together, they convey different meaning. Here, far and near means everywhere. Let's proceed to the next point, students. He's a scoundrel out and out, which means thoroughly. Out and out together mean thoroughly. It is an adverb. The next point is, she visits us now and then. Children, it means occasionally. Now and then are adverbs of time. Together, they have a different meaning. Let's proceed further. He works off and on his Anglo-Hindi dictionary. Children, off and on together mean not regularly. So students, the sentence means he works irregularly on his Anglo-Hindi dictionary. Moving on to the next point, students. I have warned you over and over again not to do that. Children, it means many times. When over and over go together, joined by the conjunction and, they mean repeatedly or many times. It means, I have warned you many times not to do that. The waiters get good tips over and above their wages. Children, over and above are adverbs. When they are used together, they convey different meaning. Over and above can both be used to describe a position higher than something. It means in addition to. The waiters get good tips besides or in addition to their wages. The next point is, he walked to and fro, sunk in deep thought. Children, to and fro together mean backwards and forwards. So it is, he walked backwards and forwards, sunk in deep thoughts. So children, this brings us to the end of this topic. Your homework is solve the exercises given in SNAP homework. Thank you, students.